have some really, really heavy hitters. So it depends. It depends on what kind of game they're able to play. There seems to have been more of a mental issue for NIP recently. Snappy saying in a number of interviews, it's like the scrims are great, the practice is great. And then the officials, we just make some very silly mistakes. Maybe that pressure gets to them, and maybe it'll happen here again today. We are on to Nuke. Gentlemates on that CT side, NIP on the T side with the outside control.
So let's see how this one pans out. A lot of tension on this game, but it's Wrinkle and Snappy to open up proceedings. They're trying to cross, and Mothballs is here to meet them. This P2K, but he's being put under a hell of a lot of pressure. He's being overwhelmed. The next Kaspersky and Shush will combine. They can lean on. Now they're forced by two come through. They're going to dive in towards the A side. They're going quick. And with the molly flashes, Mac-10's running at you. There's very little you can do. Popping towards top side. And
PRS forecast, baby.
That's really
what we want to see.
Like we said, this game is, you know, it really can be make or break for these two sides in terms of their major call and all the rest. A lot of bodies towards ramp. And Saucer with that upgrade, the only real kind of premium gun to fall back on is the first to fall, but it's scooped up by Alex.
They're a bit frightened of walking into all this. Yeah. Don't get the smoke out, which just makes their exit quite clear. Where do you go? Martinez in a good spot. This is that shot. Able to survive, though. You got Mopos waiting on the edge of the smoke. The one big thing, he's going to miss the opportunity for kills, but he's going to hear them dropping down, right? And with a lot of presence on ramp early on in the round, I think they will be ready for this. Davy G, nice find from him. Just that initial headshot, able to survive again, keeping the numbers solid. Wrinkle holding the back lines. Not quite ready for the second, it looks like, but then it's a scout or a USP at best to face off against him. Bomb's gone down. Pretty solid holds. This bomb site feels kind of impenetrable at the moment. Bar a few more crazy headshots. Davy G goes down, second time of asking. Alex trying to take this long-range fight, can't win it. And the scout will look to save. So NIP not quite as dominant this time, but they will still continue the streak, moving up to 3.
Yeah, exactly. Mothrays will get a little consolation at the end. They're Wrinkle caught, so looks like the scout will stay alive. They're not going to hunt for that. More than happy for that.
Really, what's he going to get? Any kind of support? Is he even going to peek into it? The answer is yes, and he does. Under check it. I think sometimes you spot a player there if the gun's a bit wide. Sometimes you don't. Really needs a hard clear. It's a pretty common one that a lot of teams will just totally forget about it, thinking they have already cleared it. They've dropped the man advantage, though. This was a really good-looking round a moment ago. All of a sudden, NIP are back in contention. Wrinkle and Snappy now looking for a way into this bomb site. You know, there's a man around the hut, but just can't quite locate him. Mopoz has done God's work from on high. Snappy all alone, drops down. They well squeeze away a bomb plant. There is some resistance.
Outside. And the fact that it is overlooked. Tag all the way from single door there. Just one, but a love tap. But it's Shush to open up proceedings. Davy G spammed down through a smoke. And vent control also taken with this outside split coming through. This is great presence that now about to have down towards this B site.
Looking pretty good. So much control to work with. Gentlemates have not been afraid of playing players down towards B, though, and they know that. So taking it slow. Try and utilize this advantage. Door opens. They're set up so nicely. Alex on the double spray down. Crazy finds from him. Are they able to really deal? Sasso maybe jumping the gun a little, and Alex gets caught out in the open. Felt like they were in the ascendancy. Do they need to be the ones making the moves? Martinez from behind evens up the numbers once again. There's a kit available for him. Some decent utility here to just try and force these fights out. Kaspersky goes down. Snappy, the captain again.
Left 3-2 one-round game, and last little remnants of investment to come forward. It's Mopoz to open up proceedings. Shush. He will fall first, but it's Kaspersky. A nice find from him as he looks for a little bit more, but there's still bodies here towards the top site, but it's Kaspersky is a turret at the moment. Lovely second.
Tavi G on the back vent. Volleyed out. Does get the smoke down. I felt like it might have gone slightly too far, but it does work out. Sassol to find Kaspersky. Martinez with the push in. Leaves it all down to Snappy again. A few heads in hands. I see on the cams there. Snappy's in behind. He wants a knife. Look at that little smirk on his face.
Do it for the money.
He knows he can get it. Look at him. Look at him. Yeah, you've got to just remain present in this matchup and take the victory. Around like this, not expecting NIP to do it, but these can be the swing rounds within a map. Boost coming in. Kaspersky goes up. Ooh, he comes off it a little early, though. I don't think he was expecting all that movement, and they will be set up very nicely to deal. Just shush up top. Who was that?
Nipping this map, though, at the moment. So we'll see whether that is true. Oh, my God. Yeah, I was going to say, is Savage actually even going to be checked here? He will. He's looking to catch off somebody with some lobby aggression. Doesn't work out, but there's still more lobby aggression coming through. Oh, Martinez, that is so unbelievably quick.
Looking sharp. Gonna need a few more of those in this round in particular. Shush. Holding to try and catch a head or maybe some aggression. Meanwhile, the main crux of the round is occurring outside. Fine from Kaspersky in the hut. That could be big. It sort of walks into him, really. So left with the man advantage, but still feeling this outside move in towards Secret and down towards B, keeping it simple. And you know what? It would be the correct move. Going in for another little boost, not going to happen. But there's nobody around, right? They don't realize how good they've got it at the moment, and maybe do need to start moving ever so slightly quicker if Shush goes down to the AWP here, which is feeling more and more likely. He's not considering this angle. I think he might just have been spotted there as well. And he will go down.
Wow. He's just quick, man.
Not quick enough, not for that. Yeah, that's unfortunate, but looking really, really weird out here, this setup.
Really getting the support, though, from Alex. Now he is. Initially, I thought he just saved, but maybe there might be a bit of life here. Hang on. Khan's fallen. The nade's kind of nice. Snappy is going to be cleared here, whether he likes it or not. And down he will fall. It's on Alex Kaspersky. Single-digit HP for him, too. Molly misses. Uh-oh. Nade won't, but it doesn't do enough. They've got to get somebody on this, though. They've got to, and they will. And now smokes come down towards outside. They're left with 1 HE, 3 flashes, and a molly. That's it. Break open, only 1-for-1. Alex could have doubled down as he did earlier, but at this point, and that outside control has also gifted them Garage too.
Martinez, nice find from him. Ken clears outside. He, looks a little deer in headlights, honestly, with where he was looking, and nearly caught off, but not quite. Big finds here from both sides to just keep this conversation alive. Tavi G is the man to watch. Totally wild angle, but there's a player coming in from behind him. 4x3. He's not seen him. He has now. Oh, my goodness. And something maybe on the mini-map spotted and just not quite sure where to place it. Pandemonium starts. Chaos starts as it opens up on the A-bomb site. Martinez here quickly. He's going to be heard. Nade would be good, but it's in the wrong place. Kaspersky very low indeed. Trying to hold an off angle here. Just spots him coming round. Surely with damage like that, he starts to feel that this one is over, but they've got plenty of cash. Molotov in to find that kill. Lovely, lovely serendipitous pickup in Mini here.
Waves dives out, the sweat off the brow. I love it. This game's delivering so far. Snappy dives out, same for Khan as well, but it's Tavi G, Alex for 2, who's then shut down, but it's still a 3 versus 2. Numbers favor, NIP go for something quick. Gentlemates aren't exactly shying away from the fights here, and it's left down to Shush in a 1 versus 3.
Man alive. Oh. Spotted. Weird fight. Trying to get the head around the air vent duct things. I'm not quite sure what's trained in. Oh, massively trained. He does split the difference on them. Really nice trigger discipline for a moment, but actually a lot of shots missing here. Not for Sassol.
Oh.
mows them down. Snappy was the late comer, and he will now be activated, but he is all alone. Even the lower buy rounds, Gentlemate starting to look absolutely unstoppable.
Snappy's dead right here. They're looking towards our side, and at the turn of the half, surely this nukes a right off. Surely. Let's see. Well, it doesn't start well. Oh, no. Mopos for one. A double for Martineza. Wrinkle and Khan, it's all left onto them, and Alex is holding for this as a possibility, sneaking in towards Garage. Khan's here. Barrel might get spotted in a second. It will, but a swing and a find. Khan will at least bring it down to 4.
Yeah, at least. Feels like such a big round to be netting. Slipping through their fingers if they ever really had a grip of it. Break doesn't quite work, so Wrinkle not in the big fight just yet. Spotted out.
A lot of pressure and stakes for major contention. They're going to go for an A dive. Kaspersky's here, and he's cleared easily as Mopos with the flash from Alex will net the first, and now they can set themselves up in towards a plant. Martinez hoses for this flank. He can't find it on the first fight. He just about gets in towards Hart. He's still sticking around for a fight, and he'll lose his head. But then so will Snappy. Back and forth, but it's all going the way of the Spaniards. Look at it now. It's down to one man. Wrinkle needs a heroic showing here, and they're going to fight him a little bit, but he's got no chance in hell. Surely. Hang on. Doesn't have a kit. Is the only issue.
Looking very, very comfortable and have clearly done a lot of work on this one. They're going straight in, not wasting any time, and I think they perhaps should have taken a moment to consider what they were doing on that A-bomb site. Completely falls apart now. They will get the bomb plant. The vent dive, successful. It's just cost them everything.
Yeah.
Davy G, a recovery mission to take some guns away maybe, but not going to happen for him. Slower round coming out from Gentlemates. Just waiting for like early utility to go down. See if there's any overzealous aggression. Mopos winging a prayer push there. Will go down. Wrinkle potentially caught out. They are after him. Yeah, he's not going to get away. It's a rifle retrieved. Is it a B bomb site to be taken? Ken goes down. Oh no, NIP, they were given such an opportunity in the previous. Surely not slipping through their fingers. Sierra, what?
Well, there is. Shush for one. How about 2? Oh, yeah, fade away. Kaspersky, first to take any serious damage. Him and Davy G trading blows. They're going to try and wrap in towards main, and it's Kaspersky to open up proceedings. It's labored by Khan, but at the same time, Kaspersky put a second on the board. That keeps this in a very favorable spot for NIP. 2 versus 4 now. God, it's a risky fight by Kaspersky.
Yeah. Again, you know, just talking about a little bit of the overfaces. Hold your advantage, hold your position. One goes down. There is the catch, though, as the single door opens back up. Martinez are all that remains here. Got to go for the ace. Stranger things have happened. Oh, he does go unseen. Hidden away. He's got an open window to work with. What are his options here? What does he want to go for? Unfortunately, can't stop, though. Trying to draw attention there and, again, catch the ramp player off guard. Be a bit more aware this time. They look to fully back it. Ken will do a couple of kills down below, but he is bested eventually. Should be a bomb plant here for Gentlemates. Whether they can hold on to that side, though, is a different conversation, and maybe, just maybe, this M4 getting in the way could be the difference maker. Kaspersky goes down. Another overface from him, it's argued. Snappy as well, also falling. Sassol with the A1S has maybe just brought them the unlikely round. Wrinkle chimes in with the orb. It is again all over the place. Sassol to go down as they try and...
I mean, in theory, should be a simple 7th, but no round seems simple at the moment. Right, what Gentlemates are throwing in the fray. My hero AK Sourcewell can still be pretty scary. He's looked sharp with it.
Yeah. Yeah, a bit of a run-by-committee sort of team in terms of the fragging. But he's having a great map here. Martinez, Alex also looking good, but Sassel's impact, some of these rounds really out of this world. Mopos down below by himself with a Glock. How did this happen? I think we are left asking. There goes the AK. They try and retrieve it. They try and trade back, but Wrinkle coming alive. So nothing too wacky here. Bit of a tag to the glass there, I think, but he will go down. And it's Mopos, the man down below. The player in the garage and maybe trapped in the back there, so they feel like they've got guaranteed info, guaranteed kill. Depends, doesn't it? Is he going to get hard cleared? Yeah, okay. So they absolutely have to be sure of him. Kaspersky gives himself away as well. Doesn't net any damage or kills for that. So he's now in an awkward spot. They got this man at Squeaky that knows all about it. Shush does a lot of work from above, but they've managed to trade things out. Kaspersky finds nothing. Again, a player that they knew about and they were prepared for. Snappy down below, looking to go fast with the Tech 9 in hand. The AWP comes in, gonna need to find another, and Alex denies him that fight. Wrinkle in the 1 versus 2. What does he want to use here? Trying to make the AWP work. I mean, not a bad idea on the wall bang. Does not find the head. He will now fully rotate around. This is an absolute mess. He's got the kit available. Maybe just...
And IP look flustered. Thankfully enough residual cash for a buy, but man alive, what a game we're getting. And Gentlemates, they just feel like they've got a couple more tricks up their sleeves. All gonna look early for progression. It's Mopos to open up proceedings. I spam on the smoke to catch big name player Rex Kaspersky. It's a huge way to open things up. Very important player dropped. Trading of spams through the smoke. It's Khan who falls. Worst case scenario to start off with. Potentially the final round here for Nip.
Yeah, not looking too good. I mean, it's just been driven for Gentlemates. They lost control of the econ, and that's the big thing that's allowed Nip to close the gap, and there's still quite a large gap. It just looks a little worse on paper. Their pick, their important series, potentially major defining, and we're not even at the major yet, so find out. Wrinkle, contact denied, absolutely deleted. Hard to pull off those contact pushes on the AWP these days. Everyone's moving on these angles, bobbing and weaving, looking around, you know, learning where the point of contact is, as it were. How far can I go around? How much play do I have in this corner? And he just gets absolutely blasted. So 2 players remain. They take a gamble. They set up downstairs and hope the bomb comes to them.
Well, bomb planted for Heaven, and Snappy and Shush now got what is surely the impossible task, a 2 versus 5 retake. Let's see, they're not exactly going quiet about it. There's a Heaven player who can swing to catch them on the cross, but it's Martinez who finds Snappy, and the last man of Shush is here. Flash avoided by...
It's getting a little... That's like, take the jacket off. It's like, right,
yeah.
Now I'm monitoring. It's getting serious. Crazy stuff. But we are on to Overpass here now, as the real monitor, the real situation is here and now. This is certainly the biggest game going on at the moment.
Absolutely. Jumping for information. They'll spot one, we'll drop a smoke. Flash behind as well, but they might just disregard it. They're going to try and barrel through, but they've overlooked the close angle. Somehow Khan doesn't get anything, but Snappy and Wrinkle both will. You know, one stuck themselves in towards bank, but they can potentially get a plant out here. Oh, that is very ugly from Mopos.
Looking to pretty heavily contact their way in. A few players set to get ahead of that utility or even not throw it. They're just fully contacting and see what they can get away with. And they're so very close to the action. However, the hold is sound. They do very well here to just keep a level head and make sure, that they'll hold on to the B-bomb site. Martinez has got other things to say on that AK. Just needed to catch ahead. Careful on these jump peaks. Mopos knows them all. His view model is absolutely massive. I don't know why. That Deagle just looks so huge to me. Either way, headshot landing for Sasol. Mopos will go down. Can they get any more here as they charge up long? Yeah, I was going to say start rolling that utility, and it should be all good. The AWP gets ahead of the Molotov. Kaspersky just about able to deal, and there you go, out of the map.
Now they got the AKs out. They've been pretty threatening, so you have a bit of belief. Kaspersky, despite being blind, everybody's blind. So the opening double goes the way of the CT side. That's great aggression.
Yeah, fantastic stuff here from NIP thus far. The CT side of Overpass has started well. As I said, doing your prep coming into this one. They have to find success. They have to be expecting this map. And if you're to win the series overall, got to do your work on all three potential maps. Your own pick doesn't go to plan. Maybe slightly overlooked in the planning phase. Mopos finds one and disappears back into the smoke.
Well, 5 versus 3, now turn 4. I mean, at least still a bit of a chance. Can't discount them just yet. Time is ticking. 35 seconds, they're going to dive in. And they do. Mopos. Uh-oh. Brings it back to a 3 versus 3. This might have legs behind it. Bomb thrown across. Will be planted. Bridge not being held for. There should be a freebie, and there is. But Martineza will get one back. Mopos now caught, and they know where the last man is. Could have 2 dead to rights here.
Just over a minute left on this clock. Wrinkle. This is the spot. This is the difference maker. Finds the first. Sticks to it. I thought he was going to dip around that corner. He's got to be careful. Is there coverage? No, there isn't. Davi G creeps up to drop him after just one. I had high hopes for him from that position. Preparing for a big moment, but he's denied away. Meanwhile, Mopos overlooking things down below. 35 seconds, trying to keep the CTs guessing. Where are we going? It will be A. They will get caught. They're so disjointed here, Neoas. Sure, a little look downstairs is not the end of the world, but what's happened? You know, they're just trying to walk into A. No utility down, no due diligence, and they will all just get picked off.
Yeah, you're right. And Martinez, I mean, we'll even be able to save this all because of the wrap that's coming through. Might potentially get caught here. There's a world. Looking towards playground. It's actually shush. Going to double back. He will be dead, but
down in the dumps about their major hopes. And Alliance threading the needle on this one. Did not expect them to be in the conversation, and yet here they are. They are locked in currently, and they might be able to make it a bit further. Wrinkle trying to keep Nip's chances.
Ooh.
Also in good stead. Alex will trade him out with the recovered AWP.
$50 seconds. Loads on offer. VG waiting for a swing, but nothing being offered up. They're all built up towards this A pot, but it's just this double long play, which is the real dice you want to deal with. Is Exaspersky going to get cleared? Not properly. Davi G. Loses out on the swing. Exaspersky low and seen off by the pistol. But Khan will get his, and this is the issue now, is that Khan's had a really important one, and he's in a strong spot, but he peaks kind of for no reason.
Alex still trained in here. Still feeling confident on that AWP. They got to get on the bomb here. They will indeed. There's no one taking the peek. They're banking on the fake. Snappy with his second full hold coming in to just get it over the line.
At least they're consistently getting buys out, but it's a horrible spot to be in for them because, you know, like you said, twice now we've lost to just stick in the defuse. You can feel they don't really have confidence in themselves. Opening kill will come through, and it is Snappy, the man of the Ninja Diffuser. So, that's the call from the grave now. Flashing towards long bathrooms. It's just decent control being taken here, and it feels like there's a bit more onus in this round by Gentlemates. Still a lot of presence here towards top side, though.
That's all creeping in, waiting for maybe a flash to come behind this. Kaspersky gets himself into a good spot. Seems like they are headed A. Looking for that crunch. Flash comes in. Oh, the shot from Wrinkle. They've scaled well here. Kaspersky to take one. Ken chining in for two on the site itself. And it's all going to be on Mopoz, who's a little late to the party. Eliminates one.
But it is more the other way. It's like, it's a 7-0 scoreline for NME because of how poorly Gentlemates are playing right now. It's been a tough watch, and it looks like a real lack of an idea or a plan. And this being their choice of map in the veto is not working out. And Wrinkle will open up proceedings. Davy G just swings straight into his death.
Yeah, well, as I mentioned, coming into things, these guys have obviously faced off a lot in the past. Maybe a little bit more nip-sided more recently. And Overpass is a map that they've not played yet. So they obviously tried a different game plan. It's just not quite working out. Still always an opportunity. And if you can hit 4 or 5 rounds, which is always there, maybe you can say that's a serviceable T half. But at the moment, we don't have a lot of confidence in them. They've had a lot of situations like this where it's even, and still the round slips away from them. So, yeah, I'll believe it when I see it. Wrinkle takes down Sasol. Smoke goes down. No opportunity at the trade. And again, it's a bit lazy. There's a flash available.
Yeah.
There's other players. Just get in there and bunch up. Make sure you get the trade. And they will be punished for it, rightfully so.
Yeah, it's basic. Mopoz. That's a nice find. I don't know if Khan was spotted there. Of course, they're going to give him a look for sure. Swing and a find. Nice work by Alex. Needed that. Bomb will go down. Numbers advantage. Shy of 20 seconds to punch in those numbers. Martinez are holding him behind, and he'll very quickly hit that shot on Snappy, and that'll be that. Finally, around for the T-side. Contact play out towards B. Molly will come down, but it'll come down late. It's a great timing on that flash, and a great trade as well that comes through. Martinez is supporting flash there is fantastic.
100% in 3, but, you know, we'll see how long it lasts as he hopefully starts getting a few more kills. Big nade damage to kick it off. They're going B again. Slightly different on the approach. Oh, man, wow. Davy G, crisp. However, there's so many bodies here, one including the big green. Martinez can't get to the front of the pack. Everybody blocking him to, unfortunately, deny the opportunity of that trade. It's in any other round, openers are fantastic, but there was 4 on B from the get-go, and they're just able to hold the line.
Yeah, and they overfight into it as well.
Well, when do you ever expect 4 on B on Overpass? You know, when does that ever happen?
They stick around a little too long, and it costs them. 2 versus 3 now. Not unlosable, but still difficult. 55 seconds to work with. And a complete reset of the round now. Heading back to A. Oh, Kane going to tuck himself up close. I don't hate the angle, but I'm pretty sure as they round this corner, his gun barrel's going to start poking out in a second. Oh, Sourcel, check it, clear it. You know you want it. Have a little look. Have a little look. Yeah, okay, it does. Oh, thank God. Whoa. Now, A side's open. Back into 2 versus 2, and honestly back favourable for Gentlemates, especially with a smoke and a molly to work with.
Yeah, looking good from here. And an advanced position, or sort of a rewound position from Martinez. You wouldn't expect in a 2v2 for him to be this far away from the bomb site. Creeps in behind, gathers all the information for his teammate. Absolutely wanting to bag that kill. Making sure he's got it. And now, just to play the time, keep Wrinkle occupied. He tries to pull back and get the trade.
Impressive stuff. We're going to go back to B. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Deagle or Snappy will only get 1. And that should be the round now. Kaspersky and Wrinkle. I mean, Vex Kaspersky, save the armor. For Wrinkle, you don't really mind. Like, if you can get an exit, that'd be nice, but it feels unlikely. Deagle will have a little look, but the Mac 10 can make some more money here, and will. And potentially the same for Alex as well. He's making noise, Wrinkle's sticking around.
He'll lose that first round, immediate timeout, man. Stop it getting out of hand.
Yeah.
And then it moved into a save, and then the timeout, and then the weaker buy. You just don't look at your best. Snappy, though, still putting his best foot forward. Take the first head, and also bags a lot of info there. Lots of chunks taken out of these remaining T players, so really good look for NIP.
Yeah, they're pretty low here. If they had a HE, like a nicely timed one, could honestly net 3 kills if they were grouped. Made over towards wood, but nobody sat up there. Lead towards barrels, though. Will force shush forward, but will make a difference. They're walking in towards Khan here. Do they clear this? It's always an angle overlooked. Davy G, it's a half look, but it's not good enough. It's 2 and nearly the 3rd as well. Now the bomb, it's a foot race towards 8, which in all fairness, the T side will be late to this party, because that's where Wrinkle waits, looks for a second around Transformer, and this round is done. Seen off at the end, 8, keeping my opinions open, at least for now. Let's see, we're going pretty quick towards long control. They're going to fly in towards these fights up here. Don't think those steps would have been heard by a long Barfrins player, but he's ready to fight.
It's about to get messy, bro.
And that support. Yeah. This could be funky.
Oh, Alex. It's Davy G to find the first head, actually. They needed one apiece at the very least from that position. Does get
I like this.
Weird, yeah. Martinez, I think, could worm his way in. The Molotov is good. The nade as well.
Great nade.
Yeah, lovely stuff. Just to finish off that player, and there's a smoke on the site that kind of works in his favor. 2-on-2. Martinez, we thought was going to flank. It's not the case, actually. He comes in the regular way. It's Sasol who pulls off a quick flank. Kaspersky's behind them. What is going on here? He's got the bomb on his belt as well. Oh, he's lucky to have spotted there. Brings it down to the 1 versus 1. He's quite open. Sasol could have gone wide to take him down, and Kaspersky knows that. Comes off the bomb, looking to just isolate. It could be very, very valuable going into the A execute. 3 players on the site, 4th one rotating in. A lot of damage done. That scout now comes alive. Might be able to take another couple, not even with the headshots. He's going to be mollied off. That is so, so important.
Look at the bodies here.
Yeah, I mean, they're very ready. The flank has been cut. Maybe Snappy pulls them out, but now the bomb's fallen forwards. So not going to happen. Big kills coming in here as all that damage that was done.
And placed by him. Yeah, I mean, look at the force buy. It's not great for the T side here. You got 1 Galil. And a few upgrades also for the first. They tries to bound round, but actually won't go deep enough. They've got a pretty good read, actually, of where the bodies are. They know they're in towards short water, and they don't need to fight them. It's not going to give them any sort of pathway out of this position. They can keep them trapped here. And they've got plenty of util as well. Molly or a smoke in this spot would absolutely help out tenfold. Flashing towards Monster. The peak will come through, but Wrinkle can't convert.
Yeah, and that gives that game away. That is unlucky. Edge of your seat kind of move that could have paid off, but it doesn't. Moving up Con now. I mean, you can really just feel the tension. Absolutely palpable in a game like this. Fully stacked on top of each other. Fully just walking in. Looking to burst forwards. Well-timed flash slows them down slightly. But not loads of utility in the way here. An awkward MP7. Martinez's scout comes back for a bit more. And now the rotation's here to help them out. Lovely.
Yeah, nothing to work with in this round for Nib. Oh, flash over actually does more to Davy G, but thankfully he can tuck himself in and recover from the blind. Ollie down 2. That will draw him back on towards the site. They look like they might just go for a pretty standard split in towards the B side and hope they can squeeze out a plant, but there's 3 people here to meet them.
All these rounds in a game like this, you know, on LAN, with the stakes, with the rivalry of these two teams, just going to give so much momentum and confidence. And it might be like an overplayed thing, but it is something that players truly do believe in. And I think Gentlemates are starting to build it on their CT side. Round does not look doable. 1 or 2 kills in a bomb plant, though, like you say, would be lovely. Sassol, oh, does go down. Take some work for Wrinkle. Martinez trigger discipline. Just wanting 1 kill, please. Tech9 now out.
It might dispel some of the worries. Wrinkle will get out in front of the molly, but I think with that tick, they'll know there's a possibility, so they're not going to give him the fight. They've snuck out here. This is really nice.
Oh, Alex falls. Mopos, tip of his head spotted now. 8 damage as he repositions towards the barrels. Oh, that's surely been heard. Is that not a dink? Oh my goodness, a team nade to take him down.
No.
Oh God, that's Tartian State coming together to give away 5 of them. So make sure you are checking the banner down below for that. Ultimately, you have to sign up for Stake, sign up for the community forum, and I think that's about it. There'll be a few more details in that banner, of course. Touchdown nades.
Beautiful.
Onto Davi G. Simple stuff, but it gives them the man advantage.
Are we going 3 maps here? How's that feeling about it, doesn't it? Especially with that opening kill. They're grouping up for an A here. Martinez. God, he's right on the byline and being able to get a couple here, and he does. Spots 1, but instantly traded. And Exospersky doubles it. That's huge. Alex is here, but surely going to get checked as well. And the closeout will come through. A re-swing will lose his head. He needed to be honest, have any sort of chance. And it won't be the case. Mopos is so far away in playground. So this is this round done, and an IP up to an 11th. I think that Ancient's going to be required.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. What to make of that? Mopos will find one, but he backs off as with them spotting him. It's not going to happen. Not for a while now. About 12 years since the Olaf boost. Bet that makes you feel old.
Yeah. Jesus. I mean, I wasn't even watching CS when that happened, to be fair.
Oh, Alex. This is the spot. This is the spot. They're not ready for him. He gets halfway checked and...
Oh, no.
I don't know, work out here, Neo. See that bomb floating back towards B for the time being, particularly in connector. And an interesting angle. Oh, Davi G nearly walking into it. His teammate's going to fall. The trade's there for 1. The flash just not quite good enough. Oh, man, and they had the idea, they had the position, but they just started to doubt themselves a little, and I think because of it getting caught off, Alex does find 2. One with the rifle, one with the molly, and all of a sudden, CT's in the ascendancy. Bomb going to go down just before the boost comes in. Smoke in the way. Snappy, is he going to take a face here? No, but on the way out, he is bested. Just down to Wrinkle. Left to clutch things up. They're going to vaguely know about his position. Smoke about to go down. They do have a kit here. Try and body block that player and let him go for the defuse. Wrinkle, clean on the first. They're low.
This is bold. Sorcerer's going to hear a lot of information here. He's going to hear at least 2 stepping.
And he's got Alex.
Yeah.
Van's position could be huge. Flash goes over. Oh man, no. The timing's on it. Difficult to deal with, to say the least. It's the supporting cast that try and come in.
Yeah. They're playing a 1-1 split between the A and the B site. That surely just gets overwhelmed here. 3v1 on this long play. He would need something nuclear to win this. There's the first and the second, though. He's left alive. Okay, nade to come round. Only a small amount of damage, but Alex has given them life in this, to be fair. Flash over into towards long as well, which Wrinkle avoids. He's holding the pixel angle. Kaspersky's low too. This could still be really weird, and Alex is giving them life. Maybe, just maybe. So basically, on this current trajectory, it's one gun round, one force buy to settle this for NIP. That's pressure. Under a minute, they're going to look towards B. It'll come through, nothing behind it though. Oh, yeah, Mopos, good clear from him. Good check. Did spot the shoulder of Wrinkle there as well.
Looking good. Keeping it clean, which I think is important on this comeback train. Mopos with some change-ups. He's really bringing the fights, really wanting the fight.
Awful for them. Early shot control going to be taken, but Shush will eat a nade to start it off. The timing was excellent on that HE. So we dropped to 64. Molly comes down, which he'll tick in. Actually a decent amount, 22 damage.
Oh!
Okay.
That's big.
Is not good signs. Not good signs there, mate.
That's a healthy player taken as well, right? So all that damage you were talking about becomes even more detrimental. What do we do now?
And I look a little bit perplexed, don't they? They really are scratching their heads. Where are the gaps? They're not seeing any.
I'm scared in a weird way. Gentlemates hidden up on the site. Maybe looking for a late boost? No. What are these spots, boys? What are these angles? I mean, really just pulling out the wackiest angles for the most important round of the series so far. Shadow spotted.
Clear him.
I was going to say baited into the other player on site, but he drops back as well. They try and move in tandem as best they possibly can. Mopos spraying away, keeping them at bay. 25 seconds, yeah, and just drawing them in as much as they can. The wacky angles in the previous round. Do they have anything else left? And of NIP, I suppose, got the super secret emergency pocket round.
Yeah. Well, the issue is they would have loved to have used that super secret emergency pocket round last round to see it off the map, but you can see that Gentlemates have really sort of figured it out a little bit. And I think they've also got to the point with Gentlemates that I think they were losing a lot of control on this CT side by slightly overfighting, and you've seen the reaction. There's this run that they've had, a lot of it's come down to them just being really patient, not overfighting, not overfacing, waiting for the fights to come to them, and it's working. Mopos is in the smoke here in Monster. I don't hate this idea, especially because he's got a second player behind. They're diving through. How has he not got a kill? And Davy G's also going to fall as well. How is that even possibly falling apart?
Unbelievable. The retake in full swing. Alex and Martinez are not stopping and still confident that they can find kills. Boost coming in. I think that's going to be heard. The step on the metal. Snappy will know what's up. What do NIP do? Just don't give them the fights. Don't give them the peaks. They know there's a player a little close to the action. Creeping round. Trying to cover. Yeah, and it falls apart. They don't get that first kill. That's absolutely what they needed. Martinez, hardly any time here. Just can't get in. NIP not giving him the entry. It's Snappy in the corner that makes all the difference. And NIP will take... Here we go. Oh, man, I really do hope this delivers. I just want to sink my teeth into this. You know, lots of clutches, lots of close rounds as this, you know, series for these guys and this tournament just becomes more and more and more important. It's quick in towards B, not wasting any time at all. Oh, Alex, that's rough. He should have had one at the very least, and Kaspersky burst forward for another kill there. 4 versus 2. It may well have been like a 3-on-2 in favor of Gentlemates, so it just goes to show the Julie's still in the combo here. They'll get off the bomb. Oh, man, he mows down 2. And does he have the ammo to keep...
They are heading towards it, in all fairness.
Oh, man. Nearly caught on the boost. I suppose they are in a sense. No. Able to just keep it together. Sasso with a bailout. He'll lose his life, but keeps that M4 in the conversation. It's very quickly dealt with. Davy G's now got it. And he will also be dealt with. That's rough. For a moment, we believed. Might be back on if Alex got anything to say, but 17
It'll be
HP.
pretty killer to start off this map if this one falls flat for Gentlemates.
Yeah. In firm agreement. Kaspersky. Ooh. Okay, Snappy gonna go down as well. Traders here. And they have made it work, good sir. Unexpected expense. And NIP get caught off guard by it. Safe to say they were not ready for that kind of firepower. Wrinkle and Shush, the only two remaining. Their vague location's going to be known here. Can they get a bomb plant? I suppose becomes the question now. Wrinkle creeping forwards. Plenty of room for him to work with. Getting away with quite a lot here, actually. Comes over. Sassel, though, just unchecked. Can't find both, so it should be a bomb plant. Shush is playing for a bit more than that, though. Down below, be sure to check it out.
Yeah, that's it. Quiet round, though, 25 seconds. Late move, Mopos ready with the MP9, but he's caught on the drive-by Tech-9. Always scary to deal with. Bomb spills forward, but Carnal trade, and well, today's felt like he should have had 2 dead to rights there, but the round now favors NIP.
Yeah, feeling good. Davi G working his way in here on the AK, the one to watch for sure. He's got the kit as well. But all they can do is contact here. Flash comes over, that'll slow them down. There's no peek off the back of it. Swing from Shush is mistimed. Awkward to deal with. Davi G, I think he will get away here as he's not been spotted there. Give it another look, but he should be able to save. There's actually a very quick flank coming in from Kaspersky to deny that save. And I think he has done it, in all honesty. Yeah, not expecting.
The AWP out for Martineza, which you want to get him alive and active as soon as, but... Oh, on the flip side, it's just the buy around the MP9 and 5-7. Alongside Martineza and Alex, they're out in very quickly and towards A. And Davi G, there's nothing really he can do about this. Also now spotted, should be dropped, but as they're focusing on him, Martineza and Alex swing in.
A control, question mark? I mean, they've gained some ground, but scared to cross in, even with the smokes down. Wrinkle going to make it just before this donut smoke goes down. Molotov to come through. Still going to commit to the plant just because he kind of has to. That was their last opportunity at a good, clean plant, I feel. Going to be down to him. Snappy falls.
It was always feeling quite comfortable for NIP before they let it slip with that 5-round buffer they had. But back and forth is quite refreshing. Needs to be careful here. So under pressure. And he can only get one for it.
Yeah, don't take a kill. Bomb plant coming in. Let's see if the CTs even want to try and go for this, honestly. Needs come round, not quite finishing off that planter. They're softened up, though. They really are. Mollies galore from both sides. Force out the planter. Going to have to try and force their way in. NIP trying to get the shoulders out here. Not looking good. Fights go the way. The lineup maybe there for Khan. Drops one. Another tap on the bomb. Too many silly rounds like this. A few lighter investments finding success, but generally holding their own against the pistols, as you would expect. So maybe a head to roll. Oh, nearly. Through the corner of a wall there for sure. A backup required. Davi G helping out here as he does manage to find one. 5 versus 3. Again, just becomes a question of survival for a lot of these players. A pretty deep position then for Shush there. He will go down. Still these 2 deagles that remain. And there you go. Davi G does eventually get overwhelmed. If that one had come in, maybe bomb plant territory. I don't think it's going to happen now. So passive default has maybe cost them another Molotov to keep them at bay. So not loads of time in this. Even if they do find their kills to start with, there's just not a lot of time. Mopos slightly off the corner. It looks like the kills are going to come rolling round for the CTs. That's difficult for Davi G, but they recognize 30 seconds on the clock with no real map control. I mean, look at where that bomb is. It's going to take about 25 seconds to join the rest of the team.
Definitely gonna be a little bit funky. Molotov gonna come down to deny rotations. Takes a second to actually go down there as it just catches a little bit up. I mean, 12 seconds, they're moving in now, but Wrinkle's found an important kill. Now they can plant just about safely.
Bomb has been planted.
Oh, the flank.
Important fight.
Deleted. Alex will find his. But Ken has carved out some space to work with here now. I think certainly doable. Low HP, drops Mopos, bringing it into the one-on-one. Heartbreak Hotel here, right on the verge of it. But the bomb is not planted for him. Oh no,
what an
not
angle.
planted as well as they thought. Yeah.
They give it up though.
I think they've been sniffed out a little, so not feeling too confident in it. Still 3 players on B. Nuclear pretty close by. Mopos, broken angle, gets beaten. Ooh, this could be big though. Alex doesn't get in there in time. The opposite here, Davy G had helped with the rotations. Holy, they just crumble. That's mad.
There's a boost of the orb. Oh, another jump across. Pretty damn close. Nade will come deep, only a tiny bit of damage towards Davy G. The molly, different, still a little bit more. We're heading back towards A. There's 2 players here to meet them, and actually, there's quite a few bodies around Red Room, so it can still be weird, but they're actually being drawn over towards B because of the short and long smoke. Sorsal needs 2 here, to be honest, and he can only get 1.
Broken out. Oh, big find from Ring.
Might be the
Cards,
case.
a difficult one to split. Maybe you know what you're talking about. Get over on Staked, use code RANKED. They got that $10 reload for 7 days. NIP might be the way to lean at this point. Double entry looks super clean. The complete wrong weapon in that position for Mopos, I think it's safe to say. Though he's got the best one, swings out, finds one. Head on a swivel here, but can't get any more. Just Alex. When you really do have to play the best Counter-Strike, maybe of your career, up to this point, those types of games, they're very hard to split. They're very hard to split. Wrinkle to open as he holds the contact line over towards B, and the bomb looks set to join him. So NIP just wanting to edge out that 7th and gain a very, very slight lead here.
Short util being set up. In they come, they're going to barrel in towards B. There's 3 players here to meet them, though. G spotted, dropped, Shush on the swing for the first. Exispersky, one of his own, and it's so laboured by Alex. That was a necessity, and by missing it, surely there are...
Noisy round from the Gentle Mates, trying to catch off a player in Jag. That bomb hands itself across. Snappy's got a set of dualies of his own as well. Over on the ramp. He's isolated for a moment, but he will have support on the way. Is he going to need it? It looks like, well, a little.
He's got one more full buy for that trajectory. The map, and therefore the series is all but done. We're diving in towards B, and Wrinkle will spray down too. This eco looks like it is being grinded to a whole
sheets and whatnot. It does absolutely come down to this game, and then a solid placement of the tournament itself. Big points to be stolen. NIP putting their best foot forward. What a find from Shush. Trade's got to be there. There's a team kill.
Okay.
Is that the trade you wanted? 3 versus 3 now as the dust settles with Snappy on a quick flank. Look at that. In towards elbow. Right behind them, but he's got a bleeding MP9. Just spots the freer kill. Sets up Wrinkle, though. And that's what he was after. Didn't want to give himself away. Swaps up onto the stronger weapon, but the man advantage coming in. A really well-timed Molotov bomb on its own as it pushes forwards. Can't find either, let alone both. It's all on Mopos here.
Yeah, what does he do? 1 versus 3. And smoked out to make matters all the more worse. Can't.
Ooh, trying to charge in off the back of their own molly. I love that idea. I love that. Really just stealing audio away He will get the kill, however, there's a player that goes down on the ramp. So not a solid advantage. Catching another in towards middle, though. Hold your horses here. A bomb site has no actual defender at this time. Super early on in the round still, and it's quite a common trait for a lot of teams to just focus mid instead. Thank God for a couple trades. Keeps their hopes alive here, and Ken...
For 7 days. You know how it be. Do or die. 4 gentle mates.
Oh, man.
My God, what is happening in this round? Davy G and Sorsal will open up proceedings.
Yeah, thank goodness they do. Absolutely needed. Snappy catches Davy G. Mopos to catch Ken, though. That's definitely not what they wanted. That's the B bomb site. Weird positioning here, though. Because the bomb still has to cross the no man's land, as it were, of B lane. But then they don't have control of the B site. So could drop the bomb. How clean he trades. Wrinkle tests that theory. Ooh, takes a dink from behind it. Throws his molly off. Or it might have been a smoke, actually. So they're able to make it across. Snappy's here. Dink lands, but not the kill. The AWP in the conversation starts for 1. And the no-scope. Wrinkle to deny the hopes and dreams for just a little bit longer. Sasol is so far away. 13 HP to his name. Wrinkle doesn't know where he's at. He's got that at the very least. They have to find this plant. They have to find the round. He has to secure this. He's just crossed in towards the site.
No way.
Wrinkle's satisfied that there's no one on B. It would be incorrect. And Sasol taking the risky move in towards the AWP. He's going to have another look. And Wrinkle...
My gentle mates in this ancient. We said the last time they played that was the case. Exaspersky dismantles the boost by spamming Davy G down through the smoke. The opener goes the way of the CT side. 4 kills away from the series. So close they can more or less touch it. Bombers in the direction of A. They're actually leaving the site itself open with a donut player of Shush there to support this mid-hold. If Martinez made a move now, you get a decent amount of room, but at the same time, Shush is doubling back. Keep your eyes trained on that mini-map. They're scaling back in towards mid, though. They're going to drag the bomb back out of main. And that's not good.
This might be it. We might have seen the undoing of Gentle Mates in the previous round, honestly.
They're getting whittled down, aren't they, as well, right? Like, the spacing's so poor that they can't even trade.
Yeah. And this is
on the
it.
flip side as well for NIP, like, their spacing's excellent. They're always playing, so they can trade. They're always playing this sort of buddy system, especially when they get the numbers. They're so good at just, like this. Look at this buddy system, right? We talk about this double boost being so difficult to disband because you can just trade like that. Or if you're snappy, you can get 2. And it's all down to Captain Fantastic. Alex needs a miracle round. Ooh. It's a miracle shot.
It's a good start.
He's already had a quad kill clutch. Ace had overpass.
On the Galil. Not going to try and move up to a stronger weapon. He just has no idea. Looks to play the bomb. Looks to play it conventionally. One gives the position away. Tap on the bomb. Hold on the bomb.
Oh, well.
It's gone. It's gone. I mean, it's just something that NIP have employed an awful lot against these guys. It's just holding. Maybe they really do.